talking my pay. I got too many options to main. All of my the same. Turned in the jack for a range. I did the dash like dang. She see my wrist and said dang. All of my fresh out the pen. While the whip and walk around the kitchen with the pot right in my hand. Walk, step, slide, spin. Ain't no big size rim. My cousin walking, talk me there.
Well, before you look ahead to your busy week, sit down, relax, pull up a chair as we bring you another NBA broadcast. And thanks for sharing part of your weekend with us. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. Now here's Peyton, out to the right wing. Well, we know both these teams, Greg, are loaded on offense. You've been on some high-octane offenses yourself, haven't you?
Yeah, I mean, my college team was stacked from an offensive standpoint and incredibly fun to play on a team like that. Cannot, though, forget about the defense.
And so it's the Kings getting on the board first. To the paint. Here's Garnett. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
When Kevin Garnett gets that ball anywhere close to the rack, he's going to throw it down.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. They set the screen. Outside for Starks. To the wing right side. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Anthony. Great tee that time from Green.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Now here's Peyton. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Anthony with it. Now Green defending. And then LaRusso with the dunk.
And that's leadership right there. Anthony wanting to work the rock over to an open teammate.
Boy, doesn't Mike Brown, GA, deserve a lot of credit for the Kings' recent success. He's been terrific.
I mean, bringing that championship pedigree from Golden State, Brown went to the finals as the head coach in Cleveland, and one of the best people in the league as well.
And here Starks, following Draymond Green's three. Picked by Anthony. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
Crafty down low. Melo knows how to draw fouls.
Sacramento shooting their first free throws of the evening.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
Really, guys, it's just come together for them at the charity stripe this season. I mean, the confidence is there, and so too are the results.
It's taken away by Payton. Takes it off the glass.
Payton gets free inside, doing a nice job. An athletic guard who has excellent creativity, knows how to score in close to the hoop.
Now here's McKee. Pass to Marbury. His three-pointers off the mark. The Kings leading. Outside, Payton. Here's the floater.
An infinite reach, it seems. The wingspan of Garnett is just amazing.
And here's Worthy. And he banks in the layup. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Outside Anthony. Pass to Divac. Starks outside. Now Anthony. Outside for Starks. Clock is at 3. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. Anthony's shot is off.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And, you know, for a big man, I think Green is one of the better dime droppers in the league. I mean, he's a true point forward who has excellent vision and sees the floor well.
It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Payton with the screen. Pass to LaRusso. Anthony with it. Over Green. The rebound by Garnett. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Starks with the steal. He's made one and missed one so far in the game. That free throw good from Anthony. Incredibly for the Minnesota Timberwolves, Clark, the 2004 playoffs are the only time they've won a series.
You know, Kevin, with Kevin Garnett, they had a few 50-win teams and some excellent coaches. That's Green. That just tells you, I think, how hard it is to win in this league.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Inside, Worthy. And the dunk by Worthy.
A guy with Marbury's vision is not going to miss that one. Sending it right over the top to the shooter.
Pass to Divac. They set the pick. It's Anthony with the drive. Now here's Divac. A three-pointer is right on target. Divac has got a couple of threes now in the first for the Kings. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Minnesota on top. They're up by 1.
The Timberwolves, 13.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Timberwolves.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
And Garnett has it in the corner. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Garnett's got the lead up to 4 now for the Timberwolves. Over to the left wing. Shoots the 3. Minnesota with the rebound. They get to take on the Bulls at Chicago after this one. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. To the inside. Here's Starks. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Starks has got his first bucket of the night.
And Divac, a cunning passer, phenomenal at realizing when one of his guys has a clean look.
Here's Garnett. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And now that's 11 points for Kevin Garnett.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Outside for Richmond. Divac sets a screen. Down low. And stolen by Richardson. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
And now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. After a fantastic first season under Coach Mike Brown, Kings are ready for bigger and better things in year 2. Brown said, "This is probably the first opportunity I've had that allows me to do what I feel was necessary to get the team headed in the right direction." There wasn't going to be much pushback because they were looking for somebody to give them guidance and direction. And you certainly embraced that responsibility, Kevin.
I like that. Yeah, he has embraced it. Good stuff, David, and thank you for the report. Poked away. Over to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Howland. Outside Hill. Offensive rebound.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there.
And great instincts, too, guys, anticipating where the miss was going.
To the middle. Here's Richardson. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play. And we've heard defensive-minded players, Greg, say, man, everything is a foul nowadays. You can't even touch the guy. You can't defend. Do they have a point?
It's getting tough, isn't it? I mean, you can't use your hands. You have to be set. It's almost like they want defenders to be traffic cones.
It's back to Hill. And stolen by Worthy. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Atkins. West, that's good. West has got his first points of the game.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Pass to Ben Berthy. Sacramento moving it around. It's tipped. Richardson left side. West outside. Lets it go with the 3. And Howland pulls it down. The Kings trail by 11. To the inside. Creevy. Green with the block.
Green takes great pride in his defense now. He loves the 9 shots at the rim and playing bigger than his 6'8" frame would lead you to believe.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
We've got 1:13 left in the first half of the game. Green, no luck. And Sacramento has possession. 11-point game. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington. They'll face the Wizards. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. The shot's good from Worthy.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
To the paint, and it's Hill with the jam.
So unselfish. If Richmond's shot isn't there, he'll move the ball.
Timberwolves leading by 11. Pass to Cook. To the wing on the left. They set the pick. The shot by Newman, no good. Well, with the basket here, they could get back to within single digits. Richmond, no good. Here's Newman. Pass to Richardson. Here's Newman. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Howland. And so it's Minnesota holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Timberwolves leading by 11. McKee with it. Garnett outside. Pass to Marbury. 5 on the clock. An easy 2 points on the layup. Marbury's got his first basket of the night.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And how about they don't waste any time matching that throwdown with one of their own.
A show of their determination right there.
Well, I think that tells you a little something about them as a team, guys. I mean, they don't just want to beat you. They want to beat you down and beat you at your own game.
And it's Garnett at the elbow. Shoots over Divac. Garnett can't get it to go. And it's Anthony with the ball for Sacramento. Trailing by 13. Got a piece of it. And it'll be Sacramento as it goes out of bounds. The Kings retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Mark, I'm not sure there's been another era in the NBA with so many fantastic passers at every position.
Yeah, you know, I think it's a function of what we saw going back into the 80s with Bird and Magic and how they shared the ball with such great passes. And you had another group of outstanding playmakers at the point guard spot and on the wings. So now centers at this particular stage in the game's evolution are playmakers, excellent passers, and are players that teams can run their offense through. So I think it's just been kind of a natural evolution because of the skill level of all players when it comes to passing.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Now McKee, and stolen by Payton. And here's Anthony from the arc. The rebound by Worthy.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Puts it up from 17. It's deflected. From deep, Green. Here's Garnett. 5 to shoot. Divac the rebound. The Kings trail by 16. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Beyond the arc. Hands it from downtown. Divac has got 11.
Well, you got to appreciate Divac's basketball IQ. I mean, knowing exactly when to shoot off the catch. This guy's a smart basketball player.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout.
Attention everyone. Now coming on to the hardwood is your Sacramento Kings streak team. Give it up.
Timberwolves leading by 13. The Timberwolves shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And as a team, they're down around 72% for the season.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern.
And so he hits both. Stolen. Richardson outside. Pass to Cook. .129 left to play here in the third. West, right side. Clock at 4. With the drive. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Timberwolves lead by 17.
Well, that is just brute strength by West, powering through the contact inside.
Here's Benberthy. Nothing on the board. Pass to Howlands. And it's sent back by West.
And all about timing for West on the block. He anticipates the shot and acts at just the right moment.
56 seconds left in the third quarter. Kept alive. Blocked again. It's stolen by Hill. From deep three-point land. Sacramento again missing.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
There's the screen. Pass to Newman. Clock at 6. Richardson right side. And it's West in the corner. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The Kings trailed by 17. On the wing, Richmond. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Richmond's got 7 points.
Boy, Mitch Richmond, a great shooter from outside the arc. Really measures those shots well.
Here's West. Over Howlands. Another miss by Minnesota.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
And so it's Minnesota sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. And we'll see if they can keep up. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Now, here's Payton. John Starks on the wing. Anthony up on top. Back to Starks. Pass to LaRusso. Deflects the pass. Just 5 on the clock.
A lights-out scorer who possesses incredible confidence. Anthony is such a skilled and explosive player.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Timberwolves.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
They took what the defense gave them tonight, and that was the mid-range. I mean, very consistent from that part of the floor.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
Back to Divac. And stolen by Worthy. Over in the corner, Green. Fires from deep. Sacramento grabs the miss.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Starks outside. Anthony on the wing. Divac sets a screen. Outside for Starks. Lots of room. The rebound by Garnett. Minnesota leading by 12. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Pass to Starks. Sacramento moving it around. Divac sets a screen. Here's Anthony. The rebound by Garnett.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the 3 in transition.
Anthony with the bucket.
Oh, great job by Anthony keeping his balance, not allowing the contact to stop him from scoring.
Pass to Worthy. Here's Garnett. Defended by Divac. Fades. And Garnett misses. The Kings trailed by 13. And here's Anthony from the arc. Sinks the three-pointer.
When the opportunity presents itself now, Anthony will not hesitate. He just pulls right up. Bam!
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Garnett, the screen. Pass to Marbury. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Takes the three. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
Kevin Garnett doing a nice job using those long arms of his to snag missed shots.
And that one's good, Anthony.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Inside, here's Worthy. And the wide open shot from Green. Basket is good. The assist from Worthy. And the Timberwolves lead by 13. The 19-foot shot. Worthy pulls it in.
Defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
There's 1:26 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And Garnett with the slam.
Boy, they certainly had their way with the opponent at both ends. A really solid night here for Minnesota.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
When it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Kevin Garnett.
He was really important under the basket, making the plays down low and getting position to pull in rebounds.
Garnett can't get it to go. The three from Anthony. A rebound by the Timberwolves. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Garnett. Three-pointer. Bangs home the trifecta.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, Nolan.
Hey, sabes que va si tiene el parental. Te lo dije que me hacía millón entre los 30. Spotify factura más que un kiosco